All right, what's up, everyone? It has been a while since I've done a video, but I'm gonna start getting back into it. I got a little bit busy since the last time I filmed my video, and I've kind of, I would say, gotten like a goal that I'm shooting for now, and so I think it's good for me to actually start doing some videos again, show you what I'm doing. So basically, right now I am training for a 100-mile race. So I got 30 hours to complete it. I've got a goal in mind. I'm trying to shoot for 24 hours, but I don't know. But yeah, I've gotten into a lot of running lately. That's something I was always good at throughout college, and whenever our teams would do some type of challenge, I was always a good runner, and it's something that I love to do for the mental clarity and just the mental toughness. So I've been running a ton lately. Pretty much about 50 to 70 miles a week for the last probably 3 or 4 months. When I started, I was doing less than that, probably closer to 30 to 40. But yeah, I've got a 100-mile race. It's in March, so I've got about 2.5 months left. And so, yeah, it's been a new goal for me. But same thing applies as I'm trying to keep on as much muscle as possible. So that's obviously been pretty hard just because when you're running so much, especially when you started at 0 miles in about August, and now I'm going to 50 to 70. It's not the easiest thing to keep on muscle, and it's tough too because you gotta eat so much and eat so many calories, but try not to gain too much fat. But yeah, so that's the overall goal now. I've already got all my training stuff done for the day, and I headed back to school. So I'll show you some of what I did today. So yeah. All right, what's up, everyone? It is 5:30 in the morning. It is Friday, January 3rd. I'm about to go for my run and get my day started. So what I'm fueling, I got peanut butter jelly sandwich. I got 3 of these Welch's fruit snacks, some peanuts, and a trail bar. So total for my run, it's gonna be about 900 calories. We're going for, say, 12 miles today, somewhere around there. I'm gonna do a ladder. So if I start it don't even matter what I start. I could start at 10:30 pace, whatever. I'm just gonna try and go down every single mile. So I'm gonna shoot to end it at about 8 minutes or so. So it's not gonna be the absolute hardest run, but my goal right now shouldn't be too much about pace. I'm just trying to, learn how to run at different paces. So when I'm running 100 miles, my goal is not going to be to be fast. I just have to have endurance. So even right now, I'm probably going to be running too fast for what I'm going to do during my race. But either way, getting better, getting running. So yeah, it's going to be about 12 miles. Right now, I'm shooting for about 80 miles this week, which this is a very hard week for me. So I'm already about 55 miles. And again, it's Friday, so we got 3 days left. So yeah, here we go. All right, just got finished with the run. It's about 7:30. Ended up getting 12 miles in, about 9:24 pace. It's a good run. It's about 23 degrees, so it's pretty cold, a little bit tough. Started off at about 10:30 and then ended with about an 8:30 mile. So it was a good run. It's about my normal pace that I'm running at right now, but during my race, it's going to be slower. So I'll probably be doing more of like a 12-minute mile starting off. So yeah, training a little bit harder than I need to right now in terms of pace, but yep, I'll put some of the metrics up there. I got to go to the DMV because I lost everything in my wallet, but I'll get back to you when I get my first meal in. Okay, so this is like right after filming that. First clip that you saw, but just going over a little bit about what my plan is. So again, this week I'm running about 80 miles, so that's going to be a pretty good amount for me. That's the most I've done in a week. Before that, my most was like 70, but I'm just slowly building up a little bit. And then the next week or so, I'm going to taper down to probably 30 or 40 miles, kind of get my legs back under me, and then I'll start kind of building back up again somewhere around 50 to 70 miles for the last, probably 8 or 10 weeks, and then take a couple weeks off where I'm not doing too much, and then the race will be here soon enough. So again, that's in like 2.5 months. I'm going to cut a little bit until then. So tomorrow I'm going to start cutting about 300 to 500 calorie deficit. So losing somewhere around half a pound to about a pound a week. And basically the goal there is just lose a little bit of extra body fat, get down to about 180, 182. And having, 5 or 6 pounds of body fat off me during the race, I would think would help me a lot. Because usually I've been running at about 190, 195 pounds. If I get down to about 180, that should make my runs a lot easier, you would think. But we'll see. It's all still pretty new to me. So, a lot of the stuff I just kind of have been doing a lot of research on and seeing what works. And yeah, I'm definitely no expert on any of this, but that kind of makes it fun right now because I'm just kind of seeing what happens. But yeah, just kind of, it's been a pretty long week with 80 miles. I went Monday off, Tuesday 20. Actually Tuesday was 24. I went 20 in the morning and then 4 at night. I ran home from the bar, so a little bit unorthodox, but 4 miles nonetheless. So 24 Tuesday, 20 Wednesday, 10 on Thursday. I want to say about Friday would have been about 12, and then I think today maybe 15 or 16. Some around there. Either way, the end's gonna be about 80 miles. So yeah, it's been a long week. Legs are pretty cooked right now, but it's what it's about. You gotta train hard to run 100 miles. So yeah, but that's the goal. Same concept applies. Still trying to keep on as much muscle as I can. Once the race is over, I'm gonna try and build up a little bit in terms of my lifting and definitely cut the miles back down. So yeah, that's the plan for now, and hopefully get my next video soon. And for a little bit more context, I'm not going to be showing my eating stuff today because this week I've just been shoveling down food, trying to get as much food in as I can. I still track a fairly good amount, but probably around 4,000 to 4,500 calories a day. Again, just trying not to lose muscle, making sure that I'm eating a lot. Close around my runs, try not to burn too much muscle. But yeah, the eating's not like crazy clean right now, especially on the high mileage weeks. So not going to show any of the eating right now. And in terms of my lift that I was doing, I think it was triceps, back, and then I had chest. I think I only showed some of the triceps and the back workout stuff, but I've been focusing a lot on getting my form right, especially now that I'm trying to do the bodybuilding stuff. Like, I don't care how much weight I'm necessarily doing as long as I'm progressively overloading. So I'm probably doing a lot less weight than I was doing before, also because I'm running. But if I'm overloading progressively and my form stays the same, then I'm going to be gaining muscle. Like what I used to do is that my form would look progressively worse as I up the weight just because I would change how I was lifting. So my form would just get worse. It just meant that I could do more weight, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're gaining muscle. If you can keep your form the same and over time you can up your weight, you're going to be gaining muscle. So that's what I'm trying to do, trying to keep my form, all my reps pretty similar. And that's something that I saw a lot of growth with this summer when I was really trying to focus on the bodybuilding stuff. And so I'm going to keep doing that. And right now it's tough because I'm running so much, but hopefully once that's over and I can get back into the bodybuilding stuff a lot, we'll see a lot more progress with that. So that is it. See you next video.